guys, just thought I'd shoot our quick video just to show you our latest acquisition in Coventry. So we've actually sourced this for an investor. The investor happens to be my mother-in-law, so we better get this one right, hey. So yeah, so just the reason why we've gone for this property is really, it's a bit of an ugly duckling. Yeah, from the outside it's it needs a bit of cosmetic stuff to it, but if you actually dig a little bit deeper, most of the hard work's kind of already been done. So I'll just flip the camera around so you can take a look. Just looking from the outside, you can see the front garden's a bit of a mess, and obviously there's the front wall here that's kind of falling down, but and the parking around here is a bit difficult, because there's a really good school just at the end of the road. So which basically sort of says to me that this wall kind of needs to come down and we can create some parking on here, the same as a lot of people done in the street. Looking at the outside, although the windows have been done, they haven't bothered to sort of change the fascias and for some reason here. So obviously it just makes it look really bad, and it's obviously got the old grey pebble dash which looks just looks awful. So and the old front door, but perfectly honest, most of it is maybe other than the front door, most of it is cosmetic, so yeah. So going inside the property, obviously in the hallway, so yeah, first of all, quite modern radiators, which tends to indicate that there's a fairly new central heating system put in. Go through to the lounge. Yeah, it's all fairly kind of neutrals, no major issues. Fairly new windows, which you can obviously see by the by the age of the windows. They're all quite new. Again, modern radiators, thermostatic valves. These are pretty much a mirror image of these two rooms. You've got a gas fire in each room. Pretty unattractive shelves up on the wall, and just the finish on the plasterwork isn't great, but that's really cosmetic. There's nothing really too much to worry about. There's no kind of major issues with there's no patches of damp or anything or coming through. Yeah, into the hall. Obviously, one of the important things, looking at the fuse box. So quite a modern consumer unit in there, and you can see quite a new cabling that's kind of been put in. So again, it would lead you to think there's been a rewire fairly recently, and it looks like a full rewire because obviously they've had a new consumer unit, and you just see where all the cabling comes in. Into the kitchen. Yeah, so they've not put any wall units up, a bit strange, but there's obviously some fairly modern lower units and a decent worktop put in. Fairly modern combi boiler, so you can sometimes tell how old they are, but I would guess it's probably maybe 5 years old, something like that, so you wouldn't expect too many kind of major issues with that. Again, new windows, and then this is an extension that's been put on the back of the property. So you can see a really nice garden, been quite well kept. Goes back quite a little way, so nothing too major kind of out there. And these are the original doors. Now you'll see upstairs, these doors have actually got they look like kind of like just cheap kind of doors, but they're actually the original doors that have been panelled. So if you take these panels off, underneath there'll be some really nice solid doors. So we'll just take those doors, get the panels taken off and get them dipped and stripped. And they'll come up like really nice doors. So going upstairs, so bit of funny capping, where they've obviously, I think this is probably where they dropped the cables down for the electrics, for the rewire. Not really doing a great job of it. So straight into the bathroom again, some funny showers kind of going on in here. So, but it's got a new suite. The toilet and the sink aren't a reasonably really new, fairly new shower and shower unit. Just wants a bit of a tidy up, really, a bit of a clean, a bit of a tidy, and then into the back bedroom again. Nothing really too major kind of in here. Again, new windows, modern radiator. And you see these doors, look, so these are the same doors that are on downstairs, it's just they've been panelled. There was a a bit of a thing in the 70s, I think it was, basically to panel everything. But yeah, obviously you take the panels off, and what's really nice is they've protected the doors underneath, so you actually get some really nice, some really nice doors. So again, up here, it's a similar sort of story. It's been rewired, but they've just done a really bad job of the like the plasterwork around it. So I think we're basically just going to make good the plasterwork and then paint it. So again, front bedroom, no major issues in here. Nice new windows. Nice modern radiator again. And into the little room, which is traditionally a box room. It's actually not a bad size. You get an office. The takeaway from this property is that actually most of the hard work has been done. All the expensive stuff has already been done. So the roof's been done. The extension's been done. The electrics have been rewired. There's a new consumer unit. It's had a new boiler put in it. New central heating system. The windows have all been changed. So really, everything else left is really just cosmetic. It just needs a good cosmetic tidy up, redecorating. Needs the front garden sorting out. Maybe knock the wall down. Create some parking, which is going to add a few thousand to it straight away. And I suppose the lesson is that most buyers looking at this property can't see through the fact that the front of it just looks a bit rubbish. And they don't like the look of it online, because that's how most people are kind of viewing houses. They're looking online, looking at the pictures and going, well, I'm not even going to bother viewing that one, So, so just to run through some numbers on this one. So it was on the market for just over 160,000. We got it for 155, and as a single let, it will yield somewhere between 300 to 350 pounds a month, no problem at all. It's in a great area, right next to some really good schools, so there won't be any problems with finding tenants for it. But we actually are going to try this one as service accommodation first, and see if we can't kind of boost that income. But again, it gives us. We've also got the fallback if that doesn't work for whatever reason. There's two fallbacks. One is it's a single let. And it nets £350 a month, which is a pretty good income for a solid investment. Or potentially we could sell it. There's one on the market just up the road for offers over 200,000. So I'm not saying it's obviously not sold for 200,000, but it gives you an indication as to kind of what properties in the street are going to be marketed for. So. So I hope that was of interest. If you want to know any more, if you've got any questions, or if we can help anybody, please give us a shout. Cheers, bye now.